with the news of Kung Fu Panda 4 coming out soon, I decided I would stop, go back to the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, and rank every single one. So, so before I get into it, I'm just gonna say none of these films are bad, because a lot of the franchises I do, there is a bad film in there somewhere. So I'm just gonna say none of these films are bad. It's just I just have a preference on which one I want to watch. So coming in last place for me is still a really good movie. Is Kung Fu Panda 2. Now this is a very hot take because most people would put this in first place probably or second place. So I just never really clicked with this one like I clicked with the other two. Now, this does not mean it's bad. I love it. Jack Black is hilarious in the role as Poe. It's hilarious. One of the things that 2 and 3 picked up on that one was just horrible at isn't the fact that in the first one no one really liked Poe, so he was basically just this outsider and everybody was just mean to him. So, but in this, the second and the third, Poe has so much chemistry with the Furious Five. That's one of the reasons it's so good. But also this has the best of all the villains, the Peacock, and also I think he is voiced by Gary Oldman, and he's a fantastic actor. Just gonna go on record and say that. Now this film, now I do think that the first one had the worst villain, and Kai was an okay villain, but I have to say the villain from Kung Fu Panda 2, easily the best. But don't hate me for putting this one in last place. I do really like this one and really enjoy it. Second place goes to Kung Fu Panda 3. You thought for a second I was gonna put the first one in. You thought I was gonna put the third first. No way. Now the third is good. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's good. It's just I really enjoy the third one more. So I enjoy the third one more than I enjoy the second. Now this is kind of because I feel like the comedy hits a bit better. Now the second one was a bit more sad and was like trying to set up Poe's backstory and things like that, trying to explain what happened to him. Meanwhile, this is establishing what happened and giving us some reasons for it, and also we get to see his dad. There's a lot more comedy that hits. The first and the third are by far the funniest, and debatably the third is the most funniest. But all I have to say is this one is very funny. I don't think any of these slack. Kai was a good villain, I will say. I mean, he wasn't my favorite when you think about some of the best villains ever, like Hans Gruber from Die Hard, Darth Vader, the Joker. Yeah, those are some top-notch villains, but here it's not really the best villain, but still, he's pretty good, and not to mention the fact that Poe's adopted dad, that's really funny. I feel like that is amazing. Okay, but coming in at first place is the original Kung Fu Panda. Now, the original Kung Fu Panda is by far the best. There's like a pretty big leap in quality from the second to the first, because the second's in last place, but it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that Kung Fu Panda is possibly one of the best animated movies I've ever seen. It's by far DreamWorks' probably second best or third best when you think about How to Train Your Dragons 1 and 3. Because 1 is by far the best, and 3 was good, and second was okay. Now, Jack Black, this is one of his best voices as the character as Poe. We get like an origin story kind of. I don't know what you would call that, but in this, everybody just seems to be a lot meaner to Poe when you think about like Master Shifu, Tigress definitely. She was probably by far the meanest, or Shifu. They were both pretty mean to him. But all I can say is, Master Oogway in this, he is in the first and the third. These are both very. I thought that he was good in the sense of Oogway of being very wise. It's also very funny. I'm not very good at explaining things, so you'll forgive me, please. All I can say is the first, I thought it was really funny getting to see Poe going from this like nobody to just some guy that gets to be a funny hero. Because that's the thing about DreamWorks. They take a lot of these funny people or just regular nobodies and they turn them into the main character. Although that's basically the entire premise of basically any movie you ever find. Now this one is definitely my favorite, and let me know your ranking down in the comments below, and also keep an eye out because soon I'm probably going to be giving you my review for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, which I am currently watching. Well, thank you guys.